Tallest Marilyn.
Tallest Marilyn. Woohoo! I like that.
Remember when you had that friend that was called Tall Marilyn? And she was like a half-inch taller than you?
Yes,
And I
was
couldn't
short
understand
Marilyn.
why. I could not understand why she was Tall Marilyn and you were Short Marilyn.
And she was like this much taller than me, but when you have two Marilyns together, it can get confusing.
And so she was Tall Marilyn.
And I was short Marilyn.
Well,
But now I'm tall Marilyn?
you are Tall Marilyn.
Woohoo.
No, Tallest Marilyn.
Tallest Marilyn.
Tallest Marilyn. Well, remember, you know how Carl calls me Beautifulest Joy?
I do know that Carl calls you beautifulest joy.
And it's so endearing.
Yes.
Well, at first when he called me that, I was really uncomfortable.
really?
Like, not when we were in private, when it was just the two of us, it didn't bother me. But when he would call me Beautifulest Joy in front of all the studio, in front of Lee, in front of the studio guys on the set.
In front of the conference, on the microphone.
Yeah, Beautifulest Joy, I would kind of shrink back.
Oh, why do you suppose that is?
Because I don't think I felt like Beautifulest Joy.
Oh.
But, something happened is the more he called me Beautifulest Joy and the more I experienced that, the more I felt like that. And then we had a period apart just recently, and I noticed that nobody was coming in the door going, Beautifulest Joy.
Do you want me to do that when he's out of town?
Yes.
Well, I guess those endearing nicknames that we have, they always we grow into them maybe. And, I know when I was a little kid, my nickname was Chunky. I know, isn't that awful? But I grew into that. And then when I was a high school teacher, my high school students called me Little Boss or Big H. So you can see how that plays out in my personality.
So I wonder if our weekly message subscribers can relate to that. If they have names that they either want to grow in, they want somebody to call them that, or a name that they already have, and they want us to sport them, and they can write that in the comment box right below our video.
That's a great idea, to write it in the comment box. And if you can think of another name for me that's not Little Boss, Mystical Marilyn?
I think Tallest Mystical Marilyn.
Tallest, mystical, cutest Marilyn.
Tallest, mystical, cutest Marilyn.
Perfect.
Perfect.
Or if you come up with something else, put it in the chat box below.
Yeah, let's give Marilyn a new nickname.
I need a new nickname. and then this is Beautifulest Joy.
And Tallest, cutest, mysticalest Marilyn.
I think that's too long of a nickname.
We'll
we need
let
to
them
find
decide.
something shorter. Okay. Namaste, y'all.